What's up, guys? Back again tonight with another review. Let me just tell you, it has been a busy day for me. I cleaned my entire house. I'm a couple days late. I'm a day or two late, but I did watch Best in the World today. I moved my dog and his big ass house out back, my husky. I moved that today. Wrote this review up. I'm doing this video. And I'm not done yet because I still got to finish my A3 showcases, and I hope to get through them tonight, so I can make a video on that. But for tonight, it's going to be Ring of Honor Best in the World 2015. Let me just say this pay-per-view is why I love indie wrestling. It was amazing. First match on the card was Mark Briscoe versus Donovan Dijak. It was a decent match to set the tone for the night. I've always been a big Briscoes fan, so I was rooting for Mark Briscoe. And he did get the win with the Froggy Bow. 4 or 5 stars out of 10 for me. I mean, it's the first match of the card. You don't expect to be blown away, but you expect a decent match, and that's what we got. Second match on the card, ACH and Matt Sydal, my bad, versus Adam Page and DJ Whitmer from, shit, I forgot their name. Yeah, that's their names, but I forgot their tag team name. Page and Whitmer got the win via the, I forgot what he calls it, but it's the reverse pile driver that Cash uses. It was a pretty good second match. I always like seeing Evan Bourne or Matt Sydal. I so hate his last name. I always love seeing him in the ring because he's so entertaining. And ACH as well is awesome. I haven't watched much of ACH, but he was pretty good in this match. About a 6-star match. Third match on the card was yet again one of those, you can't say it's a bad match, but it was okay, you can't say a bad match. Dalton Castle, he defeated Silas Young via low blow. Kind of a shitty end way to end, but after the match, Silas Young hits Misery on one of Dalton Castle's boys, and they have to help him up and help him to the back, but yeah, Castle gets the win via low blow. Yet again, another match. It was okay. I mean, actually this match was kind of a little bit better than the last for me, because the big guys can go. War Machine, they defeated CNC via the Fallout. I love that move. He just takes him up for a back suplex and he comes down off the turnbuckle with a leg drop. That's an awesome move. At the end of it, Cedric Alexander wants to use a wrench, but Caprice Coleman sees it and he don't tag him in. Therefore, he takes the fall and CNC lose. At the end of the match, Alexander thinks about hitting Caprice Coleman with the wrench, but he doesn't, and he says they're over, so I guess CNC's done. Next up, the #1 contenders triple threat match, Moose versus Michael Elgin versus Roderick Strong. This was a pretty good match, 7-star match for me, guys. This was a pretty good match. Roderick Strong pins Moose via the sick kick. I mean, a lot of people do that move, but Roderick Strong just puts some oomph on it. I like the sick kick. It's a nice move. At the end of the match, Cedric Alexander comes out with his wrench and hits Moose. And the crowd chants, "Fuck you, Cedric. Fuck you, Cedric." And I agree, fuck you, Cedric. No, but I like that. It was a pretty decent match, and I like the crowd getting involved at the end like that. That's really cool. And this next match, let me just tell you guys, stole the show for me. 10 out of 10. The first 10 out of 10 star match I've had on my reviews. On any of my videos, I believe. But I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say 10 out of 10 stars. The Bullet Club versus the Kingdom. AJ Styles and the Young Bucks versus Adam Cole, Matt Taven, and Michael Bennett. Great match overall. The Bullet Club won. I like to call it the Ultimate Fatality finish because it is the fucking sickest finish in wrestling today. I don't care. In the middle of the match, they hit a double Indie Taker. AJ Styles and Nick had him in the pile driver, and Matt come off the. It was fucking badass. The match was so good for me, it almost looked over choreographed, really. I mean, some would say that's a bad point, but I think that's good. That just shows how good you can work together. And I get it; these guys have worked together for so long. It's like pie to them. But these guys can go. All the competitors, not just the Bullet Club. I'm high on the Bullet Club, but the Kingdom too. All 6 of these guys fucking went. Not tonight, but they went. The Addiction defeated Red Dragon. Didn't really like the ending because Chris Sabin finally showed himself and comes out of the crowd and pulls pulls referee Paul Turner out of the ring after they hit the Chasing the Dragon and cost them the match. I mean, I like Chris Sabin, I like the Addiction, but that kind of fucking sucked for me. Sucky way to end. But it was overall, it was a straight match, 7 star match. It was a great match overall. And for our main event, the Battle of the Belts, Briscoe versus Lethal, Jay versus Jay. Before the match hits, Nigel McGuinness comes down to the ring he's going to be on commentary for this match. And Briscoe hadn't been beaten in like 839 days or 893 days or something like that. It was a really good match for me. A lot of high points. One of them being Briscoe hitting the Jay Driller through the table at ringside. That was really cool. It looked really painful too. But I'm so glad to see Jay Lethal finally getting his world title. It's an indie title, but it's a world title, by God. And Jay Lethal finally got it done. You could see the emotion in his face after that match. I felt so great for him. That was awesome. He wins. He hit Jay Briscoe with the Jay Driller and then a lethal injection, which kind of like the old lethal injection better, the TNA lethal injection. But nonetheless, he wins the match, and I'm glad to see it. At the end, the two shake hands. Real nice, decent showsmanship right there. The crowd starts chanting, "You deserve it," and he does. I think that's when he started getting a little emotional. But like I said, this is why I love the Indies. This was a phenomenal pay-per-view. I don't have one bad thing to say about this pay-per-view. Literally, Ring of Honor is just a great production, and they showed out. They did. They showed out for best in the world, because that's what they looked like, the best in the world to me. So that's how I thought about the night. Couple plugs here at the end before I sign off. I just made a new fan site on Facebook. I will put the link in the description, so be sure to check that out. It's called Aftershock, the World of Wrestling. I just made it today, so if you go in there and things are a little blank, I've posted some. A couple of my buddies have posted some, but if it looks a little blank, it's because I just made the site today. So definitely go check it out, and I'll put my personal Facebook down there too. Facebook.com/Aaron.Stroud.98. So yeah, be sure to check my fan site and keep watching wrestling and keep watching me. Peace out, guys.